Hey everyone, Kane here, and the stream is a little bit late. I had Clash of Fate, and then I decided to have something to eat. But it's finally here, and we got a couple of things to talk about. So, changed a little bit of my formation. I added another gladiator. I added Denji, as well as I am kind of gonna try for a new pet. I'm gonna try that roaster drake and see how it will pan out. So currently I'm 4,350. I had some fights against I think close to 30 million cores. A couple of them ended in some draws. So first fight, 28 million. Hey Beast King, how are you? Right, so I've messed around with a couple of formations, so this one, and I didn't deactivate my graphics. Well, I'm kind of imagining that this will not end well. So, let's see. Well, what I changed was I added Denji over one of the buffers there. So he's gonna provide some damage taken increases. I've swapped around the heroes. I put the dragon just like a couple of squares like in the middle. So usually people put like the Lee somewhere here because the dragon is here. But in such a case, like they're not really going to kill the dragon in one shot. At the very least, I hope not. But we're gonna tune down the graphics after this because I don't think that I will be able to play it out. Like it's even lagging on the load screen. This is going to be horrible. I already know that. Okay, so we got the burst side. Let's see. Oh, I've already went in too late. That's awful, man. Holy shit. I am so laggy. God damn. I can't see anything, man. I can't see anything. Hopefully, yeah, my dragon just died. I went into the battle, like, what, 2-3 seconds too late? Yeah, we're gonna tune down those graphics after this. It's impossible, man. Yeah, I was testing out like the effects from the fights, from the armories, from the pet, and just full effects on Android, especially on an emulator. It's not going to end well. So I'm just gonna recall the troops. Hopefully, Lana doesn't die until that happens. Hey, Psycho Spain, how are you? I'm good. I'm good. Honestly, I think we're gonna hit 4,400. So currently, that is the aim. I kind of doubt that I am able to go 4,500. Like, it really seems like it's impossible, and probably from next month, I might not even reach 4,400 because with the stuff that's coming up, man, it's gonna be horrible. Yeah, Divine Killer, I already know. Let's just quickly go into the graphics. Just battle effects to 0. So we would be able to do some PvP in here. Google Doodle, low level rank formation PvP tips. What low level are you, or what do you think is low level, buddy? Like level castle 20, 30, 40? Can you show how Virion do all that healing, please? Hero Mastery. I have him on Band of Bishop, and I have one of the healing masteries from Divine. I think it's the 5% one. I have something else on Balrog, And I think it's helping him survive a bit longer, which is usually like a minute. So I put another heal on Virion from Divine for my stall side. Level 30, 35 formation, love from India. Well, the thing about that is, these new features do change how things are being played out. So I'm not like 100% certain that there is a specific formation which might be useful to you. Let me think about it. Honestly, I still think Lich would be better for you, because invincibilities in terms of stalkers. I know Sylvani is almost meaningless for low spenders, especially low level, because you need so many things. Let me just do the stall side and I'll talk about others. So we cast this, we cast... God damn it, I'm already broken. Okay, so we cast another one. I failed to cast it. We do it like this, this. My god, so many fucking abilities, bro. I'm dying in here. We do a little bit of another blizzard, and we just... we're destroying, bros. We're destroying this guy. I think. I hope. And we do another Nova while she's overbuffed with so many wave powers and stuff to make sure that other one is also being slowly cleared. I think we're gonna be a little bit stuck on this one, but we just debuff one more time. I cannot really reach most of these heroes, and I don't really want to do one Nova for just like 2 heroes or something, so I kind of prefer to clear, at the very least, some stuff. So majority of the stalkers are gone here. The Balrog is the only issue. My stall side is probably gone because Balrog just died. But we likely will lose this one because his Balrog is still alive. After this fight, show Virion and Balrog. Yeah, sure, we'll do that. So, human is also another possibility for low castles, but it's still a question in terms of artifacts, because now small units die if mages sneeze, so if you don't quickly focus that Virion artifact, you might not go so well, but going for that artifact might not be well for maybe specific PvP artifacts or PvE artifacts and stuff like that. So honestly, from all the races given to you, I kind of think Lich is like the strongest in PvP. Like, you only need to focus heroes, stalkers, and that's pretty much it, right? Like, you don't necessarily require range army to be incredibly powerful. Argentina versus France. Well, buddy, I don't really watch football. I mean, I liked it when I was younger. I wanted to play football as well myself. But I've had asthma. So I wasn't really able to be, perfectly in shape. Especially with, like, running and all that kind of stuff. So it kind of dropped off. I think I'm fine now, but... I'm not sure if even then I would be able to handle it, because asthma eventually does come back. Okay, so we lost this one. We didn't break through quick enough. So some abilities were cast bad. We're probably gonna maybe adjust a couple of placements after this. But the Balrog build that you asked is honestly pretty generic, I suppose. I've seen many people use it in like majority of the PvP stages. So I can even say it from memory, like the tectonic axe, the stun hammer, the shield cap, magic resistance armor, stuff like that, and trinkets. Pretty much generic, right? Nothing too special. Prism is, of course, intimidation. In terms of Virion, let's see, where is he? Here he is. So, this is my Virion build. I mean, the tectonic hacks pretty much most heroes. You got magic resistance here, pretty much most heroes. And of course, the Band of Bishop thing. In terms of damage, as you can see, this is my damage, tankiness, and that's the healing, as you can see. Which is best race between human and lich on 50 million core? Well, that depends. What have you upgraded? How are your mages? How is your research? Hero levels, true prisms, all that kind of stuff. Like, just the basic, hey, which is better, is usually not going to give any information whatsoever. Like, I can tell you that right now, I think Lich might be a bit stronger because you can make better formations. Hero Mastery, buddy, as I said multiple times, I'm not disclosing Hero Mastery. Too many people copy that stuff and, you know, might fail and things like that, and that is why I don't release it. Long time ago, many people failed and blame me and lost some stuff, and I just don't disclose that feature alone just because of it. And I'm not going to disclose it, you know, it's just my own preference to not do that from what happened in the past. I mean, it's pretty easy to see. I just told you one of them, and that is 8% healing from Divine. And you can literally just go and check the percent healing. It's like Divine, I don't know, 6 maybe, something like that. It's not too special. Let's see. We're probably gonna die. Or not die rather, but lose our dragon pretty goddamn quick. Yeah, we're likely gonna lose our dragon. They just tagged the dragon, god damn it. Well, the warlocks are gone, but I think they have mages hitting it. Yeah, like I see Tisafin, shit like that. Well, that's not too good, but some of their heroes also died. But without the dragon, my stuff is falling pretty quick. Yeah, that doesn't matter. If I show it one time, twice, everybody will copy it, buddy. It's not just showing it for one person. Let's see. I don't. God, why am I not breaking through? Oh, finally. There was like a goddamn one hero still stuck. So, wait, where is Avril? Come on. Okay. What? It cancel. Wait, did it cancel the ability? Don't tell me it canceled the ability. Come on, man. Why is Avril not... Oh, finally, it casted her ability like friggin' 30 seconds too late, god damn it. Might need to tag the dragon. Hopefully the dragon dies. Focus fire. But I kinda doubt it. If the dragon dies, we probably might still have this fight. Goddamn stupid tags and shit. I think they have Draconic Defiance on Alana, and Alana is unreachable, so we're stuck for maybe 10 seconds, but it died. Bro, do you play other games like PUBG, Valorant, any Battle Royale? No, I don't really play those. I mean, maybe someday in the future, I might try out PUBG and stuff like that. I think I have it even what's it called? Not, I think I purchased it, or was it CS:GO? But I think I tried it out some time ago. But it's not a game that I kind of, play solo. I might try it someday, but I don't know. I played multiple games. Like, I probably can tell you that I played like 100, 150 games, especially on Play Store. I've tried out multiple, but it's most of those, or many those, AFK idle games and stuff like that. Not many war games such as this, where you're able to control stuff. Okay, seems like the battle might be a draw. I lost majority of my DPS, and the only thing I have left is a bunch of stalkers and some heroes. Or I might even lose. Let's see. Yeah, that goddamn stupid tag, and then of course he has a taunt ability on Dragon. So in such a case, if I don't have a Dragon Shadow ability, I can't even put the taunt on the Dragon, because if I put the taunt on the Dragon myself, the Dragon dies instantly. Like, the guy doesn't even need to tag my Dragon. The Dragon itself, the Dragon itself tags the enemy Warlocks or Sylvani Archers and stuff like that. That's... if I got this stall side, that would have been a clean win, but this goddamn tag, man. One ability on one part of the field, just obliterating me, goddammit. I've already lost, like, what, 3 fights? It's horrible. It's a human, so likely I got this one, guys. In before I actually get owned in a couple of seconds. Let's see. So we're gonna put this on this time. I think it should be fine still. Don't see any issues with that. Okay, I got... which one? I think I got his stall side? Yeah, I got his stall side. I also want to get a Ruby Dragon, because I'm not going to be able to do burst versus burst for probably a very long time. So a Ruby Dragon would help me smash their stall sides. Wait, what? Why is my Avril not casting? What the hell is this? Okay, got the ability off, got that. Do another one of those here. And now we can actually properly aim it, so like this. Hi, is there any particular reason for using Mako? Yeah, high range and a buff carrier. So he's pretty much just carrying buffs. And the high range on him makes it so he's one of the safer heroes in the backline. So for example, you want to have a decent amount of gladiators which are able to tank damage. But at the same time, you also want those Prism carriers to not be like in the range of Yip, right? Because he's being hit by multiple stuff. But yeah, that is pretty much one of the reasons for using that. I did try 24.8 million to reach 4,400. 1 second. Why? Oh, the Balrog, he revived stuff. Damn. And those heroes are not dead. But I think I might pass it. I did try with close to 25 to reach 4,000, but many 30 million come so hard to make it. Well, yeah, that happens. So people usually tend to climb at the very end of the duel tower, so like a day or two or so prior to it finishing. So I've already faced a couple of 30 million. Some of those I managed to draw out, some of those not. It really depends. If I do get to cast most of my abilities, how I cast them, they get stunned during them and stuff like that. There's just so many debuffs. Like even for example, him reviving the swordman at the right time. As you can see, they're being like, or rather, they're tanking for a very long time. So even the person's ability casts can mean quite a bit. I think this one is also a loss. Damn, dude. Like, what, 4 losses in a row? This is rough. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna do much. Because the thing about Balrog, even if you tag it, usually he has like 100 skeletons on his side that he's gonna be killing, so it's likely not gonna drop until the swordman drops. But I think I had progged the invincibility before, so it went faster. So that was actually a good idea. Because as you can see, I'm killing his stuff, so 100 skeletons died, but my Balrog is literally full HP. And as you can see, he's still healing. Because I'm killing like stuff one at a time, and he's like tanking so much. But he again revived those things, so eventually he died since I wasn't able through those, invincibilities and stuff like that. But it ended as a draw, I didn't lose, so it's fine. Let's see. Are you using Arcanist or the Resistance Reduction Prism on Valerie? I am using a buffing Prism on Valerie. To use the reduction one, I would have to remove one buffing prism from her. And most of them, I don't know. Actually, I didn't try. But I might give it a shot after maybe the next couple of fights. Remove one buffing prism to equip that one. Oh, that. Sometimes I do tag the Balrog, Ahmed, but sometimes even if you tag it, some units are too far away. And at that point, I kind of thought my mages like Avril, Arian, and stuff like that would not have enough damage, but Discipline also tagged herself, so. But at the same time, even if you tag Balrog, Balrog has like 1 invincibility, plus Dragon, plus his reduction bonuses, so he can outlast at the very least like 15 to 20 seconds. Try physical reduction prism on her. Well, the thing is, I don't really have a lot of physical DPS on here, so physical reduction prism is a hit or miss, to say the least, like a real hit or miss. The magic reduction one, well, how do I put it? Mages have a lot of resistance reductions, so we're looking at pretty much like close to 150 to 100% with just, casting an ability and stuff like that. Like, they do have a lot of reductions. Whereas the physical one, usually the physical one has to stack the reductions. And that is where the difference comes in terms of the mages and the physical classes in terms of DPS. Come on, why can't I? What the hell, man? What is finally? I saw her auto attacking, and they just put her as stunned. What? Okay, so that stuff is gone. I might touch the other buffers. Yeah, they do from research and stuff. Makes sense. Yeah, they do. Especially research. Like there's a 50% and another 25 after you cast it. But then again, you have other buffs now, like the confidential 12. Other stuff is just an instant reduction even through that ability cast, and then you have multiple other buffs on the field and stuff like that. Wave of Fury? What do you mean? What is Wave of Fury? Wave Power, you mean? Okay, so I think we might have this fight. Let's see. Oh. Uh. Oh, the Roaster Drake, I guess? Or was it the glinting one? I kind of forgot. I wasn't paying attention to the names of the pets, rather. So I think we got this one, and my DPSs are pincering right now. Yeah, I'm just trying the pet. It's a 3-star. The previous pet granted like what, attack speed, accuracy. I'm not sure if the attack speed actually provided that much. Accuracy perhaps, but I don't know. So I currently have a 3-star roaster Drake. If the outcome will be good, and I do think the outcome is decent, I might just upgrade it to 4-star. Personally, not sure yet, but since we're not really able to get any other pets very cheap, I might actually just stick with this one because I'm not far from 4-star. I think like what, next month I might be able to make it. Rather at the beginning of next month, so like what, 2 weeks from now? Okay, so we got that DPS. Well, I don't know why Valerie appeared as DPS. That's questionable. But even like my Gazelle appeared as DPS, so that's even more questionable. They did tank quite a bit. Now I kind of noticed that my skeletons tend to go into the trillions, mainly because of Lee. So something happens with Lee's damage proc apparently, and the friggin' tanking just goes like wild in the trillions, like from 10 to, I don't know, 30, 40, sometimes 50, 60, and it's honestly pretty goddamn crazy. Okay, so after this fight, I'm gonna remove one of buffing Prism, and we'll try some resistance reductions after that. Hey Savov, hey, you're gonna copy which formation side I'm doing, huh? You goddamn cheater. Ghoster, god damn it. Hopefully it doesn't crash, but let's see. What the fuck? Seriously? I was spamming the swap button and it just... Really? Really? Are you serious? Are you serious? Apparently you cannot spam the swap button. It breaks the system. God damn. Well, it was 3 points for you, buddy. GG. Okay, so another one. Let's see. I mean, well, if you find me again, we're gonna have a duel. Apparently, you know, spamming stuff is not gonna end well, you know, so be very precise with Lilith, apparently. Okay, so 24 million core. Let's see how we handle it. I think I got the stall side again. Yeah, I got the stall side. He has an Azure Dragon. Let's see. Okay, so we cast that. We cast that. Then we cast another one. I don't know if I casted Lee yet, so we cast him now. And of course, we cast the pets and stuff like that. So, and now we cast the Avril proc. So I think he's not doing too much damage, so we might actually have this. But his Balrog is doing a ton of healing on this squad. Oh, it just exploded. Never mind. I think our stall side is healing quite a bit, so we might actually have it. So we can use a Nova to focus on Talk and Jax. Talk is down, so he lost quite a bit of resistances here. His Balrog is going to fall quite rapidly because I don't think he's killing anything on my stall side. And let's just spam stuff. So he's in front of Dragon. We can just reproc another Lee. And I think the Balrog should die. Come on, what the hell? Okay, he's down. Avril is in the spot. That's good. And the last Nova. Unfortunately, it's not like overstacked, but it's fine. We got that one now. Ahmed, you don't really need to tag Balrog sometimes, and as you can see, I just exploded all of the Swordmen, so it wasn't really required. At the same time, if you tag it and the enemy is killing your stalkers, you're gonna provide the enemy stall side with an insane amount of healing, meaning you're just gonna help him. So it's also like a double-edged sword, right? You have to keep that into consideration, because like I tag it, he revives Swordman. If his Balrog survives a bit, the Swordman will become unkillable. Again, if he would be damaging the Stalker. So there are nuances where tagging is not always the best possible outcome, or option rather. Especially if all the most of the DPS just one-shot the Swordman and they just gonna focus the Balrog regardless. Okay, so we got that one. Let's honestly, we're just gonna go with it. I think if it's gonna become very rough, we might just swap to the magic resistance reduction. Maybe like what, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, give that a try after. Oh, Dello, I've spoken to him a couple of times, and he's also on Moontree chat, so perhaps he was waiting for a battle with me, so we'll see how it goes. Because honestly, some people are queuing at the same time to get to duel me, so I mean, if they get my burst side, I probably get clapped like no tomorrow, to be honest, so my dragon is just, you know, a tiny baby and stuff like that. Dies if anything sneezes. Okay, so I got his stall side. That's promising. And he has a Ruby Dragon, so he likely might break pretty quick. I went into the battle like 2 seconds too late. That's not good. Not good at all. My Avril got a little bit stunned. We did overstack her. We're casting abilities. So that's good. And Blizzard, let's go. So I think we got everything off. And stuff is being exploded. Whoa! So now we can just aim it towards Alana. He is doing a ton of damage on my stall side too. No joke. Oh, but his Balrog ran into like the middle part of the field, so his stall side is gone in seconds just because of that. We might as well just tag the Balrog right now because there is nobody here. But as you can see, the Tisafin is not being tagged, so that was like not a very good tag, I suppose. And my Avril can't really reach the archers, so he might actually win this one. But the archers are coming into range, and yeah, reach them. So I think I still had a couple of stacks of wave power. So we might kill the archers, but I have 0 stalkers left, so the battle is done so. Yeah, that, as you can see, that tagging Balrog is awful, because I don't even think I killed that Balrog. That is why I just saved the tag for the dragon, for DPSs, and to make some units just move in a specific way. Because, for example, some gladiators don't tend to pincer just to the backline. Some of them just go to, say, this hero, then go down, instead of just go straight to the other backline. So I use it for stuff like that as well. But, I mean, I'm pretty sure we're gonna go back to where we were at the very least, which is like 4,350. I mean, if I get that, that's fine. Because at the moment, with so many, I don't know, like even Gladys has a lot. I think I killed his stuff faster, but then the thing what happened is that I tagged the Balrog, but the Alana didn't die. So if I tag that Alana at the top right of the screen, that might have had a better outcome as well. So you don't always want to tag the Balrog. Let me just point that out. Let's see. $26 million one. I think after this we're gonna swap one Prism and try the Valerie resistance reductions. So let me see, because I have a list. I usually keep a list of my prisms, so I don't have to go through them. So we're gonna swap a prism with Valerie and Gavgar. Yeah, we're gonna do that. And then we swap that one. Okay, so we got, I think the burst side? No, we got the stall side. Okay, so I didn't wall properly, so the stalkers are all over the place. Okay, so we do a little bit of that, we do that, and we do this. And I think stuff will be dying. Okay, we're gonna let that slide a little bit, and then we're gonna do another cast. He is doing a ton of damage, though. So after that, we're just gonna do an overstack one on those skeletons as well, so they enter some invincibilities. The thing is, I cannot reach those buffers reliably, so that is not good. At the same time, I didn't proc her invincibility, so using Avril on her just for her alone is a waste. So I'm at a little loss because I have to keep that one for his stall side, which is likely gonna pincer soon. Let's see. His Balrog died, but I might. Let's see. Yeah, putting Avril too far is not actually that good. And they just canceled my ability. Okay. Called BS on that. So having Avril in that goddamn corner actually is not that good. You might save her from being stunned like 20 times, but if you're facing a stall side, that stuff is like you can't even if I had Avril somewhere here, just like what, 2 heroes to the side, all of these heroes would likely have been gone. So I lost just because of hero placement, pretty much. Of my own issue, rather. So, kind of awful. So we're gonna adjust that after this. But of course, we're also gonna swap the Prism just prior. We're gonna try that magic resistance one. I mean, will he finish it or what? It's taking quite a while for him to kill some of my heroes. It's been like, what, 15 seconds and he cannot kill all my Bursai heroes? Come on, man. And they only started hitting Solaris now. Wow. Yikes. Okay, so... Man, this tabulation thing, like literally 20 seconds to wait for the loading to end. Jesus. Okay. So we are swapping a Prism. Well, we might as well just, swap this. Whatever. Never mind. So we go on to here, give that a shot. So it's gonna be support. And it's somewhere here. Increases the attack speed. Or wait, no, what? It's damage? Basic attacks reduce magic resistance. 35%. And we're gonna do an array, which, let's see, we need to port. bonuses. You use different buffing prisms for bonuses. Increases the attack speed of all nearby. Increases the accuracy, great hit chance, evade chance. Let's see. We go for magic resistance on this one. Yeah, so we're gonna give, I suppose, that a try now. Yeah, and then we're gonna move Avril a little bit to the side now. I already have Rage 4 on her Vedha, so the range stuff, I believe they have changed so it doesn't stack. Hey Soul, how are you? Hey Kumar, how are you as well? Okay, so we're gonna do it like this, or she would proc more of her passive attacks, I suppose, because usually when I put it on lead, it doesn't do much. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do something like this, I guess. Yeah, we might do it something like this. Or... yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think this is fine. Okay, so let's see what we got. Think I got his burst side because I see like what 4 gladiators, but it could. Yeah, it's a burst side. Okay, so I went in very late, but I also got the ability to cast Avril, so that's good. Okay, we got another one. We use a little bit of that. We use a little bit of a stun. We then go stunning his heroes again. Oh, I didn't cast her. What? Why didn't my Hopnia cast? I thought I clicked it. And as you can see, my potato dragon just goddamn died in a couple of seconds, probably to Lee. Let's see. Yeah, his dragon is just full HP, man. The difference of, I guess, you know, one greater ability. Is Guardian Prism useful for Lich? As I said, it is a buffing prism, so you want to have most of the buffing prisms on the field for them to benefit most of your army. So any race benefits, not just the humanoid one. Why do you think there are so many heroes on the field? There's like, what, 20, 25 buffing prisms? And everybody uses them. I managed to kill quite a few of his damaged heroes, I think, so this might actually just end in a stall. Well, we're gonna be sitting here for like, what, 2 minutes until this finishes then? Likely. It's, yeah. Is it only for humanoid troops? I'm not getting it. There are 2 buffs on a prism. One is a buff that buffs everything, and the secondary is what buffs the specific type. So you have 2 buffs on a buffing prism, not just one. So for example, the powder prep, right, the one that buffs physical, it has buffs everything as the top buff, and the below buff buffs troops to do more physical damage. So there are 2 buffs on each prism. Seems to be he might break through, because there are two skeleton squads literally just on top of each other. So if he will kill Balrog, that might be difficult. Oh, the global stats for all units. Yes, the top buff. Yeah, this might actually not end in a draw. I mean, I'm gonna give another battle a try, but if the resistance fails, I'm probably just gonna go back to Guardian. I mean, this was a burst site. My formation just doesn't do that much against that because the dragon just dies in like a second, 2 seconds without a particular goddamn ability, man. Sometimes even Lee one-shots it in the first, like, what, 7 seconds? It's impossible, man. It's goddamn impossible. I mean, if we don't get 4,400, we're likely gonna be streaming tomorrow evening as well, from the beginning of Duel Tower until we reach it. Cause I usually, yeah, all the time I finished 4,400 except the last Duel Tower, which I could have, but I had to work most of the time, so I couldn't really do that. So yeah, burst versus burst, the goddamn dragon died instantly. Well, not instantly, like what, 10 seconds into this. And we've fallen like goddamn 100 points. This is rough. Jeez. 28 million core. Let's go. Seems to be most high cores are actually doing Duel Tower right now. I mean, I've drawn quite a few good players on 30 million and stuff like that. I mean, stuff happens, man. My luck with Duel Towers usually is pretty awful. I've already showcased that, like, I don't know, last Duel Towers where I got like what, 30 million plus, like what, 31 times until I was able to hit that. So friggin' goddamn worm, man, come on. Hey Nicholas, also hey Toldy, how are you guys? Okay, so we got that, and I see a ton of heroes in one spot. So we're gonna just focus that spot. Okay, we do like that. And we also see heroes right there. The Stalsa we're likely not gonna break through, but in such a case, we're just gonna break through the middle, I think. Because I still, yeah, those buffers went more forward, but damn, we're not breaking through. And he's breaking through. Man, this is awful. I really have to move back my goddamn Avril. It's insane. Into the enemy burst side. We're so done with the T. Well, that is the taunt ability. If the enemy has a taunt ability, the dragon will just run to it. Yeah, it will just suicide, man. That's how the dragons are. And you cannot really use the taunt ability unless you have the dragon shadow, because then the dragon can taunt the Sylvani archers, the warlocks, the stuff like that, and just kill itself. And yeah, that can actually happen. So taunting is pretty rough, man. Taunting is pretty rough. Is there no range there? We're on opposite sides of the battle. It's about 50% of the field, give or take like a little bit, but it's about 50%. The range of the dragon taunt. So, for example, if I would place the dragon right here where my green dragon is, and you see this Azure dragon, it's in the taunt range. So if you don't want your dragon to be taunted, you literally have to have it like at the very most corner almost, or like what, one hero away from the corner. That's how huge the range of that is. And again, I tried it. I don't have Dragon Shadow, and my dragon just killed itself. Because it also will taunt some of the heroes as well. It can taunt Tisiphin, it can taunt Saizo, and if they're in range and stuff like that, again, you just kill yourself. Just by putting that one ability, man. It's that bad. So, hopefully they will bring, I don't know, the Finders Keepers. Hopefully, maybe next month. So we can actually just get that one. What if both dragons have taunt? Do they run dramatically to each other and kiss? Now, I've actually seen dragons kissing in this game. I think Tuscaloosa showed me a picture where two dragons were the only things alive, and they had a debuff with a heart shape in front of them. So I can tell you that yes, they do actually kiss. It was proven in some battles. So yeah. Okay, we're gonna swap because I think it's not actually that beneficial. I mean, it's not bad. I don't think it's that bad, but I think my stuff is dying a lot faster without it. So yeah, this is what I had before. Okay. I'm fine. I missed that last stream. Glad to be here today. How are you? I'm good, buddy. I'm good. We are like what, 80 points down. I kind of wanted to hit 4,400, but I'm not sure if we are gonna have enough time. So I think tomorrow I'm gonna have to grind like 3 hours, like last time, to to get my usual ranking. But we're going to see. So yeah, everything is buffed, everything is fine. I mean, I don't really have also a specific time of when I'm gonna do these streams. I'm still trying it out. I thought about adding music. I think I'm gonna start adding music from the next one, though I'm not even sure what music or sounds or background sounds I kind of want to add. So, have to think about some of them. Okay, we got a stall side. If I got the burst one, I already know this dude would have just goddamn taunted my dragon, or rather tagged my dragon. So, yeah. I mean, it's better we got his stall side. Okay, come on, man. Why can I not cast abilities? I'm even lagging in the friggin' ability cast. Jesus. Let's go. Come on. Oh, I see a ton of heroes. Oh, I can reach a ton of heroes right now. I think most of those heroes are. Oh, his entire stall side just melted. At the same time, I'm literally just dropping all of his heroes. This is beautiful. This is just beautiful, man. Let me tell you, this is what I love to see, but it doesn't happen often. It really doesn't happen often, because the skeletons just didn't split up. They didn't really pincer my backline, because I was able to aim that ice wall properly, but I don't really have the time most of the time, or it just glitches out. But I made it happen. We got it. I have Shadow skill, but I'm not using on my current dragon. I'm planning to switch to new Ruby with the red hero prep, but I'm not sure what skills to use. Well, what greater abilities do you have then? Do you have like 3 or 4 of them? Then the Ruby dragon will have pretty specific skills in such a case. Like, you're gonna want to have the hero predation, you're gonna want to have the arcane blessing, the swell, and that's also, you're gonna want to have the incendiary scale. So that's what hero pred, arcane, swell, incendiary scale. That's 4 abilities, and you have 4 more abilities. So aura blast, the dragon shadow, dragon scale, if you have those. So that's 3 greater abilities, and you can just add a 4th one if you have it. Aside from that, I mean, the taunt ability, if you would want to, if you're using range army, but the taunt ability, I think, is better if you have range army which can kill the dragon, because that is pretty much why people would use it. The dragon gets taunted, and then they kill the dragon. The other option is, I think there is an ability where if the unit is stunned, it takes like, what, 60% damage? I actually forgot how's it called. The Calamity, I think. Yeah. You might want to have this one as well on your Ruby Dragon. So it's either the Taunt as the 8th skill, a greater ability, or that Calamity thing. You could argue Rampage, but I mean, greater ability, tankiness, also soon will be swapped with either the pay-to-win abilities and stuff like that. So there are a lot of variety of things you can actually use. I hope I'll get it. I just achieved my goal yesterday and hit 4,000. Congrats, buddy. Congrats. Me, I'm not sure, man. I'm not too over focused on it. I mean, with the recent updates, it's actually a lot harder to reach it because people who purchase those specific things, it's becoming insanely hard to go up in Duel Tower. And what I mean specific things, it's the paywall stuff. And the paywall is pretty rough. Like, let me tell you, it's pretty rough. Oh, I didn't even cast my Lee. Whoops. And we're in range for all those heroes. So Draconic Blessing is better to keep on Event Dragon. That depends. Are archers your DPS? That's probably the better question. Because you might want to have that for PvP if archers on your field do a lot of damage. The thing about that is that I'm not really using archers. I'm basing everything off of... Oops, I just wasted my Nova. The thing is, I base everything on my mages breaking through, the debuffs, all that kind of stuff. You know, to implement archers, you really have to max out Cosmic, likely to make them very powerful, or sacrifice a ton of buffs, a ton of debuffs, just so they might pop off. So it comes with a very huge cost. So it really depends. Because Draconic Blessing is also tankiness. So if you don't add tankiness to your archers can be popped pretty quick. But yeah, it's I don't know, man. Too many greater abilities too many greater abilities, too many skills to be awakened. that become overpowered, and you know, you really have to decide. You really have to think about it. Because, for example, if you're not spending money on the game, like a decent amount, I don't know if you can focus both the archers and the heroes to do damage. Like, in such a case, one will always be weaker than the other. You need level 50 dragon. Don't we all, man? Don't we all? So many buffs, so many choices, but not a lot of, you know, places to put them on. Okay, so we got another fight. Looks promising. I think we're going back to 4350 slowly but surely. But I'm not sure if we're gonna have enough time, because I kind of expect at the very least 1 or 2 more losses, 1 or 2 more wins. And that might actually be it. So I think we're just gonna be around that number. Yeah, so we're likely gonna finish maybe somewhere here, because like one fight is like what, 5 minutes maybe? Because for example, if you see that timer there, it's like double the amount if it goes up until the end. Okay, so Rakan. Well, Rakans are actually rough. For example, if I would place my Avril right here, right? If I would place my Avril right here, and his Rakan archers were here, and I would not reach them with my Avril, I would lose by just my own awful placement. That's how, you know, situational their goddamn Rakans are, man. I fought some. Half the time I lost because my placement wasn't as good. I think I got the stall side. Okay, let's see. Well, he doesn't really have a stall side in such a case. What? Okay, I got the ability off. I got that. And they have this goddamn thing. Can I cast Avril? Come on, man. What? Okay, there. I casted it. I think they have the taunt ability. Maybe I'm not certain, because my dragon just went to the, like, what other side? What happened? I don't understand. So, I mean, I just did what, a few blizzards, and his archers are not dying. So my dragon will be popped in like what, 2 seconds now. But I think I killed quite a few of his DPS. I mean, my Avril just died, so I had to cast something else. Some of my DPS died. I think there's Lee there. So this kind of looks like a loss. I didn't get all of his DPS. Probably should have focused the goddamn stall side. Might have actually broken through. So wait, that's, wait, what? So his, wait, what? So his bird, what? So his formation is kind of random, or what the hell? Like, he had Balrog right here. So this would kind of be like, what, a stall side, but then he had a turtle right here. So if I got this side, I likely could have broken through pretty quickly. And it even had his DPS and stuff. Like, I'm just confused about the entire formation, man. What? Because usually you want to have the turtle on the stall side. Yeah, that's questionable. But yeah, I think he might end it. Yeah, he should end it. My Avril and my dragon was in range of his Lee, so that didn't really end well. It's a battle turtle? What do you mean a battle turtle? A turtle they want to use for a burst sight? I don't know, man. I mean, probably fit it in his formation in a correct way, but I don't know, man. Seems to me that if I would get that side, I would likely just, blast through it like no tomorrow. Okay, so tabulation, a little bit faster than before, but whatever. Okay, so Silvani. Wait, what the? Wait, what? What is happening? My entire screen just went black for a second. I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure that's fine. Okay, so gonna do it on Avril. I mean, hopefully she doesn't die again. We do like that. Okay. So we got a stall side, I think. Oh no, it's a burst side, but the archers are not directly in front. Oh, I not able to do any. Well, we might as well just do that then. Okay, so cast that. I think my dragon is dead in 2 seconds. Or might not be. Who knows? I think I killed most of his archers. Some of his stuff is dying. But like I said, yeah, the dragon died in a couple of seconds. I can see the dragon shadow on this dragon, but he wasn't really in range. I did kill quite a few of his DPSs. But in this battle, I entered like what? A second and a half too late. The archers were like already into like what, 6 attacks before even casting an ability. I don't know, man. Duel Tower is so awful. A buddy of mine suggested a VPN, and he said the VPN might actually be better for the load times. Because, like, loading in, like, what, a second, 2 seconds too late into the battle, like, you cast an ability, and the dragon will be dead before you get the next ability. That's usually what can happen. And, like, the first abilities are incredibly important. Like, many of those fights, if I went in and I casted, like, one ability at the beginning and just started it off, the battles could have had a whole different way. Or rather, went a whole different way. Because this is like turning into something like League of Legends, right? Like 0.5 seconds is incredibly important at the very beginning. Like if you enter too late, I mean, you can easily get blasted by the opponent. So we got 10 minutes. This looks like a loss. So we're down from 4.3 thousand. So tomorrow, I think we're going to go for it. But if I went for it a bit earlier today, I think I could have done it. By the very end, seems like many people started going for it, and many like close to 30 mils. 'Cause prior to that, I was facing mostly like 25 million. So some battles I won, some battles I lost. But it wasn't like literally 28 to like, I don't know, 30 millions constantly. So a pretty rough queue, not gonna lie. Pretty rough. Because we have to also understand quite a few of these guys have friggin' literatures blasted through the wazoo as well. So they don't really need to focus on buffs, debuffs as much as, say, me to blast through. They just have the friggin' insane attack value for that to happen. Okay, so the archer's down. I killed some of the heroes. But yeah, just went in too late. Hey again, Rajput. How are you, buddy? We got what? 8 minutes, so I think we can do 2 more battles. And that should be it. Let's see. I mean, unless the battle just takes forever. Human, 26 million. Man, like the cores right now queuing up. Jesus, man. Okay, so but well, if I place her, honestly, this is kind of rough. Yeah, I'm probably gonna still do it like that. What do you mean not change? Wait, what? What? He put one hero? Come on, man. Well, that's a free win, I suppose. 3 points. Probably wanted to help me out or something. Of course, I'm thankful for that. And I think, well, we might do 2 more, depending how this fight goes. Because we got, what, like 6 minutes? So we might just do just another queue straight after this. So let's see. So we're gonna do it like that. I kind of like the Flora's Blessing on Avril. Because I don't think it does too much on Lee or Valerie. I mean, the additional attack sometimes reduces their damage. For Valerie, it might proc more debuffs. But also that one might just revive Avril for an ability cast. But this looks like a loss as well, so it's rough. God damn it. I misclicked. Rick. Come on, man. Accidentally clicked Avril. Jesus. And my goddamn Avril is perma-stun. What the hell? Yeah, that's yikes. Well, yeah, I don't do that much against the goddamn burst sides. It's goddamn awful, man. It's just horrible. Last season, I was able to do something. This season, it's just horrible, man. The attack values, like again, it's just crazy. If you don't level the new features, if you don't get the new prisms, like for example, I would need to maybe cast a few Avril abilities. Somebody else can just cast 1 or 2 and just like obliterate everything. Hey Bazric, how are you? Thanks, buddy. But I think in this one we actually had like what more losses than we had wins so far. So yeah, this is a stream where I got entirely owned. Yeah, so that's a yikes. We didn't even climb in points. We actually fell in points by quite a bit. Yeah, so let's see. For example, this one, like what, 50, 60 million attack above me? Jesus. So this is likely the last fight. Well, at the very least, I either get like a portion of the way back to where I was, or I get completely owned in the last fight. We're gonna see. Why don't we just try that again then? I think I got the burst side, which is awful for me. Yeah, I got the burst side, so it's awful for me. Okay. Feel like this is a loss. Let's see. Or it might not be. I don't know. I think he has Dragon Shadow and stuff like that, but I did get off some abilities, but my dragon is gonna die in like 2 seconds. It doesn't live past 45 ever. Oh, it did? It did? It lasted 2 more seconds? Crazy. My dragon is crazy, man. It's surviving. It's insane. But of course, the dragon is tagged, so it's gonna die in pretty quick. But my dragon is able to survive, man. It's, yikes. Unexpected. But of course, the only hero of the enemy team that didn't die is able to kill it. God damn it. Well, the only thing alive on his side is that, so we might kill it. Okay, so we need to tag the Tisafin. Tisafin is down, so I think we might win this one. It was a pretty goddamn close one. Honestly, just, I don't know, man. No, my dragon is actually one of the weakest things on my field. Like, I'm losing simply because of my dragon, pretty much. Like, if I had just one ability or 2 abilities, Jesus Christ, like the PvP, I would be able to do burst. Like, this guy had so much to kill it, but I don't know. My dragon is awful. After that patch where they, did something, my dragon is just garbage. But yeah, a good fight. Honestly, it was pretty close. Like, if that dragon died like, what, 3-4 seconds earlier than he did, he would have just bodied like 3 or 4 mages in here pretty easily, and that would have been over. It was like that close. Yeah, I only did 5 duels and 1, 2, and 3 today, but because I messed up my prisms mostly. Well, I mean, that happens. Sometimes I went into PvP with like an hourglass on Lee when we were just messing around. Sometimes I went into PvP with I think a PvE set as well, or no prisms or army capacity set and stuff like that for like 2 or 3 fights until I actually noticed that. So Yeah, but I don't think I got this. Apparently stuff wasn't dying. I think my DPS or some of them had died and I didn't have enough damage. But suppose it might just end in a draw. Or it might not, it really depends. Oh, but they have Ilana, so I don't know. Not enough damage, tanky swordman. They have two, because they also have Theadrin here. Is that paid to win human sword skin? Uh, as far as I'm aware, the pay to win skins they stack across the races. So, for example, you can get a total of 100% true stats from just those skins. Now, I've asked a couple of the spenders and they said the exact same thing. So, if you just get all the skins, you can just pretty much double the stats on your army than what they were. And that's honestly pretty goddamn crazy. I mean, I don't know. I think this looks decent. The HP might be a little bit too low, but we almost had that. I think if I maybe tag like Theadrin or the Balrog earlier, would have been better. But I thought I had it, but apparently I didn't. So that one is on me. So we finished what 70 points below than we started. So tomorrow we're gonna be grinding in the evening. Probably for like the 3 hours until I get 4,400. I'm gonna mess around information, maybe change some placements as well. Maybe look if I really had everything properly set up. And I guess see what I can change more to probably succeed. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking out, guys. Take care and stay safe out there. And also, good night, guys.